So, no time to waste. I would like to call my respected colleague Manit.
Hello everyone. Once again, I would like to welcome you all to the much awaited orientation of Ramanujan Consulting Club. I am Manit Jain, President of RCC, an incoming FRSM consultant intern at EY and your future favorite senior. Back when I got into the college, into the BMS course in the third allotment list, I was feeling clueless to how to make best out of my coming 3 years at this college. Like most of you, I wanted a way to get a leverage as a tier 1 college graduate. RCC is a place I found in the college that provided me with immense opportunities and leverage as a tier 1 graduate gets. RCC has been a vital part of my experiences as a junior, and I owe the whole credit of for my personality development in my college life to RCC. Opportunities to work on live projects, interacting with industry experts, career talks, participating in intra-case competition, and organizing annual consulting fest, Consultrix, are just a few of the things one gets to experience at RCC as a junior consultant. Time moves differently at RCC. A lot happens too fast. It is quite a ride. No mountain is too high to climb, and your past credential don't limit your exposure at RCC. We don't want you to be highly experienced. We just want someone who wants to be the next generation leader, who has the ability to take initiatives. RCC gives opportunities that are extraordinary. I myself became the president of this club in the very first year. No other society gives credit to you as RCC does. RCC was not built just like any other society, but was built as something that adds value, brings the taste of corporate culture, and helps you stand out among the crowd. RCC was found with the aim to bridge gap between college student and young startups. At RCC, we always aim to solve problems and change the life of people around us. RCC is a place for everyone, whether you are a problem solver, and a tech addict, a grammar Nazi, a planner, a creative marketer, an ideator, and above all, a leader. Now, I would like to call upon the consulting and the research director to take up the first.
Okay. Good morning to all. I'm Anushka, and Himang, Sukriti, and I will be leading the research and consulting activities of this club for the tenure. Now, before we start, we just like to understand what you guys understood by the term consulting. We just had a speaker session. What is your basic understanding? Any volunteers? Absolutely, right. So, management consultants essentially identify organizational challenges, they gather and analyze information, develop and implement solutions, lastly, as well as monitor them, right? But that is professional consultancy. What will you do in this student run consulting club, right? Given that your journey as a consultant would begin from the day you get recruited to this club. Now, to ensure that you, each and every one of you are aptly equipped to take on your role as a consultant in this club, we will be conducting regular informative sessions. And yeah, so we are going to be conducting regular informative sessions to ensure that you guys can deliver your best at this club. These sessions will be followed by club activities on the way, like, and your performances in those club activities and tasks would give you the opportunity to work on live projects with various startups as well as NGOs.
Alright. So I have one question for you guys. Have you ever found relevant data while conducting any research, or was that data reliable to you guys? I guess that silence is a big no. So, not just the relevance, but researching about and reaching a conclusion from a big set of data, it is hard to find which one is the correct one. And for finding out, we need a razor sharp logic and reasoning methodological thought process. And what distinguish all these research are the credible resources. Filtration and segregation. You know, all these terms you must not be familiar with, but don't worry, here we are. We'll help you guys and we'll help you inculcate these skills for the future consultants of RCC.
So, hello everyone. This is Aniket Nagar, and I'm the General Secretary at RCC. So, now moving on to the part that you are most excited for. So, what do we do? So, the core essence of our existence is consulting projects. So now we were established on August 2020-21, and since then we have come a long way, and we have done around 7 consulting projects. So you might be thinking what exactly consulting projects mean. So consulting project is basically we onboard a startup or an NGO that might be facing or want some advice or research on certain aspect of their working. So we solve that problem. And there are various deliverables given by the NGOs and the startups that we solve. So this has been our client portfolio since our establishment. And first, the Seekho, that is the learning and training platform that help businesses to get better job ready employees, as well as youth to launch their careers. And it is backed by Sukhoi Capital. And I believe if some of you are interested in finance would know what Sukhoi Capital India is. It is one of the best venture capitalists in the world. And moving on to the next one is Let the Power Rule. It is a non-profit volunteer-based animal welfare organization which is dedicated to conducting animal birth control and providing shelters to or rescuing injured dogs in the Meerut city. The next one is Wakao Foods, and I think if you would have watched Shark Tank season 1, you would definitely know what Wakao Food is. And for those who don't know, Wakao Food is a Goa-based startup which makes or manufactures good out of the superfood that is jackfruit. Next one is Ask Vidyalaya. Again, Ask Vidyalaya featured on the Shark Tank season 1, and this is anytime, anywhere school, and this solves the problem of accessibility and availability of school to those who don't have access to the school or can't go to schools. Next is Cannabeans, and Cannabeans is a recent project that is underway to be one of the successful projects of RCC. And it is a coffee to go mobile cafe, bringing high quality coffee to its go-to customers. Next is TANF, that is a NGO, Ghana-based NGO, that is dedicated to eradicate poverty out of Ghana by developing or investing in the youth of Ghana. And the last is, but not the least, again, it's Money Mileage. It's a wealth tech startup, and that plans or fulfills your financial goals by providing a smart AI, or it's backed by AI. And we have recently finished this project, and let's see what our client has to say on this, because I believe you will trust our clients rather than us, believing on us.
Yeah, जो भी handle कर रहा है, I think Manit is president, right? So you guys are doing great job. बहुत अच्छा exposure मिल रहा है बाकी सबको भी, जो भी सारे members हैं. I would say अपनी पढ़ाई की जगह यहाँ पे ज़्यादा time दो, ये ज़्यादा help करेगा. Classes और exams आ रहे हैं, पास हो वो चीजें, bare minimum आपकी चीजें सब होनी चाहिए. But ये 2-3 साल जो आपका ये टाइम चल रहा है, यहाँ जिस क्लब में आप काम कर रहे हो, इस सोसाइटी में आप काम कर रहे हो, गिव योर 100% है. यहाँ से आप बहुत कुछ सीखोगे बिफोर गेटिंग इनटू अ जॉब. दैट्स इट. आई थिंक मैं 2-3 चीजें आई थिंक मैं आरव से क्लैरिटी लूंगा. आई वुड डेफिनेटली, आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड कि आप लोगों में से जो भी लोग इंटरेस्टेड हों इंटर्नशिप्स के लिए, बिकॉज आप लोग मनी माइलेज को अंदर से.
So that was the online recording of the meeting with the client. And as you could hear clearly, our client offered us the internship. So you could just see the experience or the exposure that you are getting, and you are landing an internship as well. Now, this is our mentors board, and as you can see, one of the few were Manu Bhatia, that is the vice president of and CFO of Pepsi and Co. So these members provide us guidance on one-on-one case basis, and they conduct various sessions with the RCCians, and they help us in the providing us the industry exposure as well as increasing our abilities to work on them. Thank you.
Okay, so hi everyone. Am I audible? Yeah. Okay, so before I move on to my formal pitch that I had prepared, I'd just like to, tell you guys what it is to, actually be working on a project. So me and Aniket had headed the project for Money Mileage, the video that you just saw. This video was the final meet that we had with our client. And we had a couple of those meetings over a period of 2 months. That's how long the project lasted. So basically, what do you do in a project? You pitch the client what you do. You pitch them what their business is. I mean, like, obviously, बहुत अजीब लग रहा होगा ये सुनने में कि you pitch them what their business is, but you show them कि what you can offer to them. And then you plan out deliverables. You have certain client meetings. And then over a period of 2 months, you span out your project. You decide various deliverables. You divide the team and allocate the team. You do research, you do consulting, and then you provide the solutions to the client on a weekly basis. So this was just the final meeting that you had seen, a clip from that meeting. So now I'll move on to my role as the chief coordinator. So here at RCC, your hard work never goes unnoticed, and we believe in appraising through merit. As you enter the society, you join as a junior consultant. This entails learning about consulting and getting ready to work on live consulting projects. If you continuously exhibit good performance during the projects, you're appraised to the post of a senior consultant, where you're delegated more consulting work, giving you an edge over all others. Upon showing interest in functioning of the society, you will be given more responsibility by stepping up to the level of a senior executive member. If you outwork all others and prove your caliber, you step into the core of the society, and at the topmost level, you come into administration and decision making for the society and the members. So now I hand it over to Khushi and her sahiba to explain their departmental functioning.
Hello everyone, I am Har Sahiba.
And I am Khushi, and we are the editorial and content directors at RCC.
So this department is known as the creative cell of RCC, and we aim to create a safe space for various kind of point of views, fruitful discussions and creative thought within the team.
So now let's talk about how we work. Regular meetings and discussions on diverse topics around consulting and more, which would require active reading and research on the back end. Writing review pieces or blogs for the RCC's editorial section on the website, and brainstorming ideas for value-adding posts. The level of content that we put forward can be seen through our social media pages. Working as contributors, you will also get a chance to provide content for our ebook, that is RCC's Insights.
Moving forward with what you will be gaining when you work. So when our work gets published, you as a writer would have the benefits and the recognition. In our team, you will not only experiment with content creation, but also inculcate the habit of regular market research. Moreover, you will be adapting to the process of reading, interpreting, and creating.
So both of us have worked on the latest ebook published that was titled Infra Insights, and we can surely say that it was one of the most productive and enriching experiences so far. How it works is regular discussions with other contributors and keeping updates in the area of study. It helped us understand the importance of regularity and organized thoughts.
Exactly. The topic chosen was really relevant and interesting. Thus, by reading about the related content, it really helped widen our perspective about the same. We now hand over to the marketing department.
Thank you.
A very good afternoon to one and all. I, Rachita Vora, as the director of RCC, alongside my responsibilities, will also take care of the proceedings of the marketing department. As the marketing department, we have the power to decide how a club is to be perceived by others, for we define the face of the society. We as a team would lay out marketing strategies for our events and achievements both in campus and on our web pages. It is our job to reach out to keynote speakers, collaborators, clients, and the audience that we cater via social media handles, while creating an overarching image that represents our club in positive light. So what's in it for the members? We teach our members how to design marketing campaigns from mere ideas, which will thereby structure their thought process and help them in having organized ideas. We teach them how to develop healthy relationships with other societies in the Delhi University circuit, thereby enriching and enhancing their intrapersonal skills. Last but not the least, there will be sessions conducted on power of cold mailing, on power of networking, so that you can, without any fear, you can approach speakers that hold stature in the industry. Thank you. That's about the marketing department. I'll hand over to the planning and ideation department.
So basically, the planning and ideation department acts as the brain for running and executing all societal activities. This involves scheduling and mapping out every detail, every contingency, and every possibility of a failure in an event, and making sure that it doesn't happen. The department is not just limited to events and competitions, but its major role is showcased in laying down the procedures that are followed in the society and coordinating between departments. For example, if a social media post is to go up about say Shark Tank season 2 business analysis, we will be mapping out who will be providing the content for it, who will be designing the post, who will be writing the caption, and who will be responsible for the reach of the marketing campaign for that particular post. In short, this department will be making sure smooth functioning of the society, and it is best suited for the members who have attention to detail and meticulousness, and people who can stay on their toes during events. That's about it for the planning and ideation department. Now over to the tech department.
Hi everyone, my name is Akshit Gupta and I am the Technical Director of RCC. See, if we closely look into the major core requirements of RCC's technical department, we have the posts and the reels that cover most of the space. 80% of tech work is because of the presentation of content, and these posts and reels are made in accordance with the 3 social media handles that we have. We don't have any particular or specific software preference. We even don't require you to be proficient in any software, any particular software. You will be learning about various softwares in your journey as a technical member of RCC. Then we also create PPTs and brochures when needed. We also have a website, so we take care of the updation part and the editing part. Now the question comes, who are the most suitable ones for our department? I think anyone who wants to enhance his or her skills in portfolio in the graphic designing part, then anyone who wants a corporate exposure, anyone who is creative and can work under pressure. If I speak from my personal experience, recently I was a part of the project with Money Mileage. So from my experience, I can tell you, you will get to learn a lot. We had regular meetings with the client. We worked on various deliverables, and it was a fun learning experience. And the best part was they applied those changes in the app, which we suggested. And yes, if you want to learn the graphic designing then this department is perfect for you, because we work in a manner where the learning and the creation part goes hand in hand. So I hope the idea of technical department is quite clear to you. Very excited to see all of you to the backbone of this department. Thank you.
Next slide, please. I am Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, SSCBS, SRCC, IIT Delhi, Mumbai, Guwahati. No, I'm not naming your dream colleges or the NIRF rankings. I was just listing a few of the institutions where our members hold final positions and podium finishes in national level case competitions, business simulation challenges, and finance leagues. I did go through the tier 2 paving phase where I always felt that the favor is still in the favor of tier 1. But sooner or later you realize that it's not about knocking the right door, but about keep knocking. We had Friday activities and many school activities to collect certificates during school time, but these competitions open a new arena to network with the premium institutions of our country and the world. Looking forward to seeing our recruits bringing glory to the home. I always believe that why settle for less when you can become. That was just the teaser. I always believe that why settle for better when you can become the best. We are making an exclusive community of top 1% of stimulated brains who are willing to make it big and put that extra to be extraordinary. There was a time when I was fascinated by corner glass offices of New York. Yes, that web series and documentary phase. But realizing that impact doesn't necessarily need to be from top down. It is more impactful from bottom up. When opportunities are not handled like the tier 1 students, you have to go and create them. What stops you from getting that tier 1 undergrad experience? Is it your college? Is it your course? Or is it you? It's definitely you. Get up, think big, and start with small steps. We don't take you to Mars. That's reserved, right? But we certainly provide an environment to perform at your best level. I'm a firm believer that a good product doesn't need much selling, so I rest my case.
Now coming on to how you guys can join us. That is the recruitment process. Starting from today, we'll be releasing the recruitment forms, which will be active for a week. As you guys have attended the orientation, you'll be getting early access to the forms via the WhatsApp group. Second round will consist of a department-oriented tasks. Depending upon the choice of your preferred department, you'll be getting a task, which will be testing you in that respective domain. This round will be eliminative in nature. The selected candidates will then appear for the final interview round, and the final selected will join the society as junior consultants. And so before concluding, I would like to sincerely thank the staff and Vinod sir for their relentless efforts in the maintenance of Galeb and TLC.